Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, my name is Luana. I'm an intuitive and I post channeled messages from spirit and I make spiritual content. So today's video is not a reading, but I'm going to be talking about psychic attacks and specifically what are psychic attacks and why do they happen to us so much when we're on a spiritual path. Like if you went through a spiritual awakening, you've probably been in the situation where you're triggering the hell out of everyone around you. There's jealousy, there's negative energy, whatever it is. So it can feel very scary when it's happening. It can feel very isolating to have people send us negative energy. But in this video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. And also after I talk about why it happens, I'm going to give you some tools on how to directly combat it, to block it out, to protect yourself energetically, because let me tell you, energetic protection when it comes to psychic attacks is so important, especially if you're on a spiritual path. You're probably an empath, you're probably very sensitive, so it's like even more important. So let's get into it. So why the heck do spiritual attacks happen? Why do they happen? What are they? And why is it always when we're on a spiritual path? And why does it happen when we've done nothing to someone? So that's a lot of topics there. Let's start with, what is a psychic/spiritual attack? Basically, it's when someone is very focused on you. They might not even be trying to send you bad energy. And by the way, this is different from curses and hexes. That's a whole other video topic. They're focused on you. They might be really anxious. They might be feeling really jealous. They might be wishing bad things on you, like just hoping that you're going to fail to make themselves feel better, you know, feeling angry that you have all these things that they don't, feeling jealous, feeling like they can't have what you have, which is really at the root cause of jealousy, right? We look at someone and we see all these amazing qualities about them, but there's a part of us that's like, I could never have that. And so we just focus on them, send them bad energy, or, you know, someone does that to us. So that is why it happens. And I have to say, you know, the word psychic attack, like the attack part, is a pretty strong word. So I don't want you to be afraid. If you feel like you're being psychically attacked, what it really means is someone's just focused on you, fixated on you, obsessing over you, sending you bad energy because they're in a shit place. Like it has nothing to do with necessarily anything you did wrong, anything you did to offend that person. That person is just triggered, likely by your light, by your achievements, by you just, you know, radiating your own energy and your own essence. So usually psychic attacks are not intentional, you know. We kind of think of an attack as like, oh, this person is so malicious, they're trying to send me bad energy, they're trying to give me nightmares. Most of the time, I'm gonna like say like 70% of the time, it's unintentional, right? How many times have you accidentally negatively fixed your focus upon something and then caught yourself 2 hours later going through like a downward spiral? It's kind of just human nature, and we've all kind of been there with negativity. So that's the first thing to think about. It's honestly not that big of a deal. It can be really intense when you're going through it, but just, you know, have compassion for yourself and also have compassion for the person who's doing it to you. The second thing that I want to talk about is, why does this happen to us specifically when we're on a spiritual path? If you're on a spiritual path, you've probably gone through the experience of losing friendships, you know, having huge changes in your life. It's kind of like an initiation where you're letting go of all things, all karmic energies, all things that from your past that don't serve you anymore, right? You're literally choosing to up-level yourself and rise to a higher level of being, a higher level of consciousness. So things from your past that weren't good for you, truly good for you on a soul level, your soul is gonna like eject that from your life, right? So you go through this initiation on a spiritual awakening. The reason that spiritual people become targets of psychic attacks is our energy. Because when you raise your vibration, your energy is so high and people look at you and they get so triggered. Like think of the mindset that you had before you had a spiritual awakening and try and see it from that perspective of like, you probably didn't think that a lot of things were possible for you. You probably felt very limited. You had a lot of limiting beliefs. You didn't feel good about yourself. You had trauma that was completely unresolved. Maybe you didn't even know you had trauma and you didn't know how to resolve it or heal it or do shadow work or any of that. You didn't know how to manifest, so you felt powerless. You felt like, you know, the world's a shit place. So of course you're going to be feeling bad about that. So just like when someone's sending you negative energy, kind of have compassion for the the fact that they're in that headspace really strongly, just have compassion for them, because the compassion will also dissolve that. It will make the psychic attack not as scary, and it will help you understand what's going on and help you get through it. So basically, people psychically attack you. They focus on you negatively because they're triggered by your light. They're triggered by your confidence. They're triggered by your attractiveness, whatever it is, your good qualities that they themselves believe that they can't have. That is what triggers them. Then they focus on you. They fixate on you. They obsess over you. They like stalk you online, whatever it is. They gossip about you. You know how it goes. That's just what creates the psychic attack energy. So I'm going to talk about now, how the hell do we protect ourselves from this? Because it is so important, and let me emphasize this, it's so important that if someone's sending you negative energy, if you're being psychically attacked, if you're the focus of gossip or rumors or whatever bad energy, whatever like ego, karmic, gossip energy, right? It's so important that you shield yourself because, and I'm laughing because I've been through this, but like, if you don't shield yourself properly, you're gonna hate yourself because it feels awful, It, like, being psychically attacked, you can feel anxious. You're thinking about someone out of the blue. You don't know why you're thinking about them. Suddenly you're just bombarded with negative energy. It feels really uncomfortable and unsafe in your body, especially. You can feel crazy too when you're getting psychically attacked, because all of a sudden you wake up and one day you're just thinking about this person. It's just a random person. Maybe they don't like you. You're just like, why am I thinking about this person? It's because they're thinking about you, they're focused on you, they're sending you bad energy. So what we want to first do if we're getting psychically attacked is to recognize, okay, I'm undergoing a psychic attack from this person, and I don't need to, get too upset, get worried about it, feel powerless. I recognize that this person might just be doing this unconsciously. Like, they don't recognize the effect they're having on me. They don't recognize the bad energy they're sending me. They're just heavily fixated on me because they feel bad about themselves. So the first step is to have compassion. The second thing you want to do is you want to call on your divine guidance team. You can call on your spirit guides, your angels, you can call on God, whatever universal forces you work with. You want to go into a kind of somber heart space and you want to call on your spirit team. And like for me, I'd be like, spirit guides, please step into my space, step into my reality and help protect my energy from this psychic attack. And I would say, help me guide my focus so that I'm not fixating on this person, so that I'm not giving into patterns, so that I'm not giving into darkness. Please help me remain in a high vibration. That's the key. You want to keep your energy high. You don't want to succumb to the shit that this person is sending you, right? If you stoop to their level, like, it's kind of like you're in one lane on the highway, in your high vibrational spiritual life lane, you're doing your thing. This person is like honking at you from like the shitty energy lane, right? And then if you get mad and go to their lane, well, then you're closer to them. Then they're gonna like drive up and hit you with their car. They're gonna like knock you off the road, right? Like, you kind of get what I'm saying, right? So stay in your lane. It's really important that you stay in your lane, because you have to understand that if someone's in this shitty energy lane, they cannot go to your lane, right? To psychically attack you, someone has to be in low vibration. They have to be in a bad mindset. They have to be in a self-hating energy. Like, really, it's a self-hating energy that causes people to attack other people. If you're in a self-loving energy, you're focused on you, you're doing your own thing, you're not thinking and like obsessing over other people, right? You're just focused on you. So you want to set the intention, I am going to disconnect from this energy, I'm going to focus on myself, I'm going to protect myself. Then what I recommend is shielding yourself. And your spirit guides, your divine forces, your angels can help you with this. You want to visualize a bubble of protective white light around you and really feel the intensity of this light. For the longest time, I thought visualizations were crap. I didn't think they did anything. And then I got to the point where I started doing them more regularly and started practicing, and I could literally feel a difference in my energetic field when I would do it. Really feel and embody that energy. I have a video on my channel. It's a connect to source guided meditation, grounding, healing. You can go listen to that, and that will guide you through shielding yourself, and you can just play it on repeat. Like, if I'm getting psychically attacked or bad energy, I just listen to that, play it on the background, and it really helps me. So that's another thing you can do. Another thing, and I'm just gonna rank them in order, take a shower. Because the bad energy collects in our energetic field. When we're showering, water is so cleansing, so grounding. Take a shower every single day or twice a day if you need to. You know, enjoy your time in the shower, like have warm water, maybe have a bubble bath. Just make sure you're using water to cleanse your physical body, you know, keep yourself hygienic and clean. Just keep yourself feeling good. The biggest thing is that you keep yourself feeling good. You don't allow your mind and your emotions to go to that crap place in the crappy energy lane. You know what I mean with the analogy? So just don't go to their lane. Stay in your lane, stay in high vibration, and take care of yourself. If you're getting psychically attacked, you need to be in a self-loving energy immediately. How can I be compassionate to myself? How can I be kind to myself? How can I be compassionate and kind to everyone else? How can I take care of myself? How can I make myself number one right now? Some other things that you can do are you can go stand in the grass, plant your bare feet in the grass, on the dirt, and ground yourself through the earth energies. Literally imagine all the energies running through your feet. But you know, if you're barefoot, it kind of happens automatically. Another thing you can do is when you're doing that, after you ground it out through your feet, you can visualize like green earth energy going up through your feet and filling your entire being, and then like protecting your aura like that. So visualization, water is a big one. You want to get lots of rest. You want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water, maybe more water than usual. Water is a big one because water is really cleansing. And when it comes to psychic attacks, we can absorb a lot of energy, like our energy body and our aura will take the impact of that hit. So what you can really do is drink lots of water, because, you know, just as you drink a lot of water to have better digestion, to have better healthy body, right? It circulates the energy and it clears stuff from your system. So you really want to be in just like, really all of this is just energetic hygiene. You can also use crystals to protect yourself. You can use black tourmaline, you can use obsidian, any kind of black crystal, any kind of grounding crystal. You could even hold the crystal and set the intention for the crystal to absorb the bulk of the energy so that it doesn't affect you, right? And you can put that on your nightstand, you can put that in your workspace, you can carry around that crystal with you. But I also just want to finish this video with the message that if you're being psychically attacked, you are going to be okay, because this person cannot psychically attack you forever. They're going to get burnt out. You know, everyone has energy limits. If they're already in the shitty energy lane, their energy is already weak. It's already low vibrational. It's not going to last forever. And you can also, you know, put up a shield to reflect energy back to them. Imagine the energy bounces back to them. But to be honest with you, if you're in a self-loving energy and someone's psychically attacking you, it already bounces back to them. So they're already going to end up feeling their shit energy like get thrown back in their face. Like if you try and throw pie in someone's face and that's like a psychic attack, it's just going to bounce back and hit them in the face. They're going to feel the intensity of that stupidity, and they're really going to be forced to sit with that and address the reason of why they're attacking you, which is because they're in low vibration and they're in a self-hate energy. So I hope this video helped you. Let me know in the comments if you're going through psychic attacks. I'm making this video because it's, you know, happening a lot in the collective, and I just wanted to put this information out there. Protect yourselves, you know, stay in a high energy, stay in your spiritual path, stay in a self-loving energy. That's number one. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.